Hi everyone, it's me Louie and welcome to a new video. So before I get started with this video, I just want to say Happy New Year to everyone who's watching this video right now. Hopefully you've had a really good and restful break over the New Year's holidays and you're ready now to jump right into 2022. Alright, so now let's jump into the video today. So in today's video, we're gonna take a look at how you can install and set up the Rewind Backups app. So if you've been thinking of installing this app on your store, then stay tuned for this video. So before we actually get into the install and setup part of this video, I thought it would be quite useful for me to spend a little bit of time to discuss why you would want to have a backup app such as Rewind Backups on your store. As store owners, it's very likely that you'll be making a lot of changes to your store, whether it's a change to your theme setup or installing new apps or changing descriptions for your products and so on. So with any store that is active and you're receiving orders from, it's likely that these changes will happen quite frequently. Maybe for some very active stores on a daily basis, less active stores on a weekly or monthly basis. So most of the time when you make these changes, things go okay and your store proceeds to receive orders as usual. But what if you accidentally make a change? Either maybe you did something to your theme to break your store and now you can't receive orders. What will you do then? You will have two options. The first option is you have to immediately hire an expert. In case you can't solve the problem yourself, of course, you have to hire an expert to come in to help you. And when you need that kind of urgent help and you don't have anyone in your team to help you with that, it's very likely that this kind of help will come in at quite a premium price. What's the second option in this case? So the second option is if you had a backup app like Rewind Backups installed, then you could just go back to a previous version of your store or some setup inside your store. So you don't have to do anything, but with a click of a button, all the changes that you have done will be erased and your store will be restored to the previous version or whatever version that you have saved. So in short, having a backup app will always make your life a lot more convenient. It's like going out with an umbrella. In case it rains, you have an umbrella. If it doesn't rain, good for you. Alright, so now let's take a look at Rewind Backups features as well as the pricing plans. So as you can see here on this the screen, Rewind Backups offers you automated store backups. That's the most important feature, and also to easily undo, recover and restore. Basically convenience of restoring a backup. Alright, so in terms of the pricing, it starts at $3 a month and it includes a 7-day free trial for you to test things out to see if it fits your needs. Alright, so let's dig a little deeper here. Alright, so here it says here that you can do daily automated backup, which is excellent. A lot of stores, if you have an active store, like I mentioned, it's very likely that you're doing updates to your store, various aspects of your store on a daily basis, and this can be quite useful. Okay, get peace of mind. Okay, so the rest are just conveniences. Okay, so let's take a look at the screenshots here. Okay, so they're saying, okay, are you covered for all types of disasters? So I mentioned, making changes to your store and then having your store not work the way they want. You want to have a backup plan. Okay, so other than that, you also have malicious data or whatever problems that can be external factors that can happen to your store. But very likely, human errors are gonna cause most of the issues, and this backup app does cover for that. Right, so other than that, this is how things look on the back end. Right, okay, so you can decide on your own which types of content that you want to do backups for. Okay, then you will have different versions of the store as well. Here you can have decide, okay, you're gonna want to install to this version, that snapshot version and so on. Okay, so we'll take a look at all of these when we do the install and setup. All right, so moving down. Okay, so alright, so this is not really much about the features, just some sales information. Okay, so cost of downtime, you don't want to lose sales because your store cannot receive orders and so on. Okay, so this would be key for you to understand what are the areas that Rewind can do backups for. Most of the areas I find most stores are pretty much covered by everything that Rewind can back up. Okay, but do note that it doesn't back up absolutely everything, but it does back up the most essential items, such as here, products and product images, customers, orders, collections. Okay, so these are the key things that you want to have intact. All right. Okay, then you can restore data in minutes. So like I said, click of a button, you can do that. Okay. All right, so now let's look at the pricing. So $3 a month. Okay, so this is a pretty cheap plan, but then take a look here. It's only for up to 20 orders a month, which is pretty low. Okay, so but this is enough if you're just getting started, you're just still setting up your store and so on. This is okay, but it's very likely that you will be requiring a more expensive plan. Okay, either 9 or 39 a month, or even higher. Okay, so you can see here, if you have 2,000 orders a month or more, you can either jump on this plan, or more than 2,000 orders a month, just email them. Okay. Alright then, so now let's get into the exciting part of adding the app and then installing and setting up the app on your store. Okay, so you can find this app easily on the App Store, so I can just quickly show you how it's done. Okay, so all you have to do is look for Rewind. Okay, then click on that and then add the app to your store. Okay, so just install the app. Alright, so just choose the plan that fits your needs. Okay, so if you're just starting out, I recommend just choosing the most basic plan. Okay, starting the trial is free for 7 days. Okay, approve the charge. Alright, so now the subscription is active, so go to Vault. Or of course, if you don't click it, it will also redirect you. All right. Okay, so upon installation, it will already do a backup. Okay, so there's one backup that's going to happen here. Okay, and then there's also this onboarding information. Okay, I don't think we have to go through this. All right, so yeah, so as you can see, the backup is being done in progress. So let's minimize this. Okay, so maybe we come back. I'll come back here once the backup is done. Then I can show you how you can do the restore. All right, so the backup is finally done. As you can see here, once the first backup is complete, you will see this message: backup complete, great news, you have finished backing up your store, you've made the right choice, blah blah blah, close this. Okay, so what we can do here now is to click on the advanced restore. Okay, so what you want to do, if let's say you have made some changes, you didn't like it, you want to go back to a previous version of your store, then what you can do, you can either choose restore all the items inside your store, or you can be a bit picky. Okay, maybe I just want to restore the products or products images, then we can just do that. Okay, so it depends on what you are interested in. Okay, let's say you have done a lot of changes, and they've resulted in quite a lot of chaos on your store, and you want to do like a all item installation, restore, then you can do that. So once you've selected the items you want to restore, okay, then you can select the date. So you can choose which version you want to restore it back to. Okay, so since the backups are done daily, you will have the one version a day. Okay, so you can choose the date in which you want to restore the version. Okay, so we only have one backup here, so we can select the one we just created and then click on restore items. Okay, you have to click on yes to restore. Okay, so then it will be restoring, and once the restore is done, then they will email you the update. Okay, alright, so I thought I'll just end the video by showing you a quick demo of how this process works. Okay, so let's say I have 2 products in my store, and for some reason I accidentally delete one of the products. Now this is going to be quite a drastic change. In case, what if this product is a best-selling one? You don't want it to be gone from your store, right? But these things can happen and have happened definitely. So let's try to delete this product. Okay, so this is going to be a bit disastrous. You could create the SKU back again, but what if you delete a bunch of products, right? You don't want to be adding them one by one. Okay, so this is where your restore app will come in handy. Okay, you want to go to the restore. Okay, so let's refresh this. Okay, so let's try to restore the products. Okay, so remember, we don't have it anymore. It's gone. Now we click on restore. Okay, so we'll come back again. Oh, sorry. Yes. Okay, so we'll come back again once the restore is done, and then check if our products are restored. Alright, so the restore should be done. I've received the email, so let's come back here and refresh. Alright, there you go. The item is restored. Okay, so earlier we don't have it. Now thanks to the backup, we have the item back again. Okay, so you can do this for any number of things, in case you accidentally deleted a blog, a whole collection, and so on. So this is where a backup app such as Rewind comes in handy, and you can have a lot of convenience when you have an app just helping you back things up in the background while you do your work. Okay, alright. One final note about pricing before we end this video. Okay, so one thing I realized is that actually on the basic plan you can only do the daily backups. You can't choose when you want to do the backups, but let's say that's not good enough for you. You want to upgrade your plan. Okay, so as you can see here, if you want to do the backups on demand, so you want to at least be on the growth plan, so here you have the backup anytime, real-time backups. Okay, so you have this. This may be important if you do a lot of changes in a single day. Okay, so you have to be at least on the growth plan and above. Okay, so there's just one final note I thought would be important for you to consider. Okay, so that's it for my video on how you can set up the Rewind Backups app. I also gave you a quick demo of how this magic of backup works and how you can quickly restore back the products that you have accidentally deleted from your store. So I hope that you have found this video useful. If you have, do give me a thumbs up, and if you want more content like this, then subscribe to my channel. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye bye.